And Richard, with you know what, with all of that aside, I've just got these personal KPIs I need to meet. So yeah, if you're able to help me, this is gonna basically help me make sure my rent gets paid this weekend. The personal needs approach. Hi guys, my name's Deepak Shukla, founder at Pearl Sales. We're a sales training and development agency based in the UK as well as the USA and serving clients worldwide. And here today, in day number 88 of 119 days of cold calling training, we're here to talk about the personal needs approach. But before we get into it, feel free to click the link in the description below to get access to 17 additional strategies that are not shared in this training. So look, fundamentally with the personal needs approach, you are bringing in your personal, let's say, KPIs, worries, issues to the call because it humanizes the call and it also underlines how important it is to you, not only professionally, which is more along the lines of KPIs, right? But also personally. And that's the part. Let's just do this little smiley. That's the part that really can strike a chord with somebody. This one here, okay? So the professional might be, you know, and you can work between the two and combine them, okay, so that they're interchangeable. But it'd be something to the effect of when someone is umming and ahhing, or someone is, you know, you're trying to go for the close, which is in the case of cold calling, it would be most likely an appointment of some kind, or you know, potentially you're taking payment over the phone depending upon what the product is. But you would just literally say, you know what, also, you know, aside from all of the value that I think this will bring, if I'm being honest, Frank, personally, us locking in us yeah, personally, us you coming on to a call with my MD, you know what, it's going to mean a lot to me, mate. I'm really trying to hit my quota for the quarter, and I just kind of need to do it to get my bonus so I can afford my damn rent, dude. If I'm being honest, it's not cheap living in this area for work. So do you see there, guys, what I'm doing there? Do you see that I'm switching our context of the call in from the professional bucket and the professional value that, for example, the product or service that I'm pitching delivers into the personal bucket by talking about my personal needs, my personal KPIs, and the fact that, you know, if you are able to come to this appointment, it's going to help me keep my lights on. It's going to help me stay in house and home. It's going to help me get fed. It's going to help me and my kids get fed. So, you know, we can really accentuate or play the harp strings, or play the violin, if you will, as the expression goes, when it comes to your personal needs. So if we go again, yeah, Frank, and you know, I think it's going to be just really huge value to your company. I think, on the basis of what I've read up about your firm. And yeah, if you just don't mind me saying, Frank, if I'm being honest, personally, you coming in and having a look at our product, you know what, it's going to mean a lot to me, mate. I'm really busting myself hard to try and meet the KPIs, and you're the one that I need to meet it. And if I'm being honest, that means I get my bonus, and I need that bonus basically to make sure my rent gets paid, mate. It's not easy living around here. Or, for example, yeah, I need that, you know, to just make sure I hit my KPI to just stay in my job, buddy. It's a real hard graft calling people each day, and it's amazing when I do speak to someone who's, you know, got a level of interest and sees the value like yourself, because you know, a lot of people just put the phone down on me, if I'm being honest, before I can even just even get the pitch out, buddy. So yeah, anyway, yeah, it just mean a lot to me, pal. So guys, do you see there that I slightly lowered my voice? I even got a little bit croaky at the end, but I really brought this back to personal needs, okay? In terms of my rent, in terms of paying my bills, in terms of personal KPIs, in terms of just the meaning, this person being agreeable to whatever the proposition is, and the impact that will have on my personal life, as well as, you know, the professional KPIs. And that is again demonstrated through tonality. So the lowering of the voice and a little bit of the croakiness, just to kind of talk about, you know, croakiness implies, you know, it's when you're trying to hold back tears that you become a bit croaky, or you've just cried and you're trying to compose yourself, you're a little bit croaky. But there's, you know, some issue with your voice fundamentally. So, you know, with personal needs, it's a real, no, people don't do it enough. People don't make use of the fact that you've got your personal needs that are related to the reason that you're making the call, and that is something that's extremely human. It's something that people or prospects on the other side of the phone should be able to fundamentally identify with. And for that reason, I would absolutely advocate using this as a potential weapon. I mean, you could use this on every call, okay? And really, the sky's the limit in terms of what the truth of your personal needs are, because you do have personal needs, okay? You know, no one is calling for fun. People cold call with commercial intent, but also with a personal intent, okay? Because you've got the commercial goals of your company. You know, I've got commercial goals at Pearl Lemon, but my team will also have personal reasons for why they're calling, okay? The commercial goals for them are important, but not as important as their personal goals, right? Or they could both be melded together in some way. But just really think about, well, you know, what does it mean, for example, if you don't meet your quota? What impact does that have to your personal and professional life? And how can you bring that emotion to the call, that scariness, that fearfulness? So then, I mean, I'm going to just try and bring that to mind that, you know, if, for example, the 88 videos that I've recorded so far are a complete failure, nothing came of it, I'd say, hey Frank, I'd love to involve you, attend our sales training, and you know, if I think there's a huge amount of value there, and also, you know what, mate, if I'm being honest, I sweated blood and tears, dude. Like morning upon morning, hours upon hours, preparing, planning, and putting these videos together, and it just kind of sucks that they're not getting out there. I feel that there's so much. I do. Yeah, I just, you know how it is. I just put a lot of energy into it, dude. And I'm just also, if I'm being honest, looking for some feedback. So there you go, guys. As an example, that's me imagining a scenario where it sucks if people don't watch any of these videos, which won't happen. I hope it doesn't happen. But do you see how you can align and really just think about personal needs in relation to what happens if nothing works that you do, and how can you bring that emotion to the call? And if you're able to summon that, okay, then it's going to make for an incredibly, incredibly powerful phone call. And we'll talk about summoning emotions when you need them, so you can turn it on and off in the next training. Cheers, guys.
Remember, we've got 17 gated strategies just waiting for you. All you need to do is bing, subscribe, as well as click the link in the description below to get access to those 17. Get some.